Hello, this is your Zodiac Oracle greeting you. There are no coincidences. You are here because life wants to show you a sign. Open your heart and receive the guidance that comes to you today. Libra. You have not arrived here by a simple impulse. Libra. The vibration that brought you to hear these words was not born of chance nor whim. It was woven in the invisible threads of destiny, in the whispers the universe places on your path when your soul is ready to receive. It is not coincidence that your eyes and spirit cross with this message, because deep within you, you already knew that something had to be revealed, a secret kept for this very instant, as if the stars themselves had decided to align and open a portal for you. This is the echo of the divine calling you, inviting you to look beyond the obvious, to discover what beats beneath the surface of your life. Listen closely, Libra, because the arcana have opened and the cards have spoken. The first vision that emerges is a warning. There are presences hidden in shadows, energies that do not want to see you shine. They are invisible chains that seek to limit you, voices that silently wish for your downfall. These enemies do not always show themselves with an obvious face. Some disguise themselves as friendships, as cordial smiles, even as well-meaning advice. But the tarot shows me the figure of the moon reversed. Illusion, betrayal, masks. Do you feel it? That sensation in your chest when you know someone does not truly resonate with you. That intuition is your protection. Your heart perceives it, your spirit knows it, even if your mind doubts. Do not fear, because along with this warning comes the promise of justice. The universe never allows darkness to reign forever. The scales tip, Libra, and you are the child of the scales. Injustice will be exposed. The hidden will be revealed. What tried to chain you will be broken. The card of justice shines in your reading with a sharp blade, like a sword that cuts through all falsehood. Ask yourself, what must I release? Who deserves my trust and who deserves my distance? The answers are coming, like lightning that illuminates the night. Repeat with me this sacred decree, for it is the key of opening and shield of light. Clarity is my guide. Darkness does not touch me. Truth always sets me free. This is your first decree. Libra. Speak it aloud or within, and feel it vibrate within you like a protective fire. On the path of love, the tarot shows me the Two of Cups shining among clouds. There is a bond approaching, or being reborn, that cannot be stopped by human obstacles. If you are alone, prepare yourself, for a destined connection approaches. Someone who will be the mirror of your soul, not mere company but a spiritual alliance. And if you already share your life with someone, this is a time when the relationship is purified, where deep honesty will heal past wounds. The chains of resentment will break, leaving a love purer, stronger. In the realm of work and money, the card of the Eight of Pentacles appears. Discipline, learning, perseverance. You have felt at times that you give too much and receive too little, that your efforts are not always valued, but the universe brings justice here as well. There is a project, a talent, a gift within you that will begin to bear fruit. The doors that once seemed closed now open, not because someone else pushes them, but because your energy has changed, and when you change, the world returns that change to you. Do you not see? The universe responds to what you vibrate, and your vibration rises even now. Write in the comments, as a decree and as a sign you accept this change. I accept the positive turn of my life. I open myself to the destiny of light that belongs to me. And while you write it, remember, by liking this message, you not only support this channel of light, but you also seal your commitment with yourself, with the universe that has brought you here. That simple gesture is like a pact. You tell cosmic energy that you are willing to receive more signs, more messages, more opportunities to grow. Now listen, Libra. In the wheel of your spiritual energy appears the hermit with his lamp lit. It means wisdom is not outside, but within you. The answers you seek are not found in the noise of the crowd, but in the silence of your inner self. Have you noticed how lately you feel the impulse to step back, to observe, to discern? That is not loneliness. It is purification. It is the universe giving you space to recognize yourself, to discover your true strength. The color that surrounds you in this cycle is deep blue, color of mystery, calm, silent power. Use it in your clothing, your objects, your meditations. It will help balance your inner scales. The numbers that vibrate for you are 7, 11, and 22. Master numbers that open spiritual and material paths. Repeat them, look for them, find them in your daily life, for when they appear it will not be coincidence. They will be winks from a universe confirming you are on the right path. Libra, do not forget. The hidden enemies have already been warned, justice has already been decreed, and abundance already begins to flow like a river after drought. What once seemed loss will soon be gain. What seemed betrayal will be lesson. What seemed ruin will be rebirth. Repeat with me, once more, this decree of power. Clarity is my guide. Darkness does not touch me. Truth always sets me free. And as you say it, imagine the invisible chains breaking, the light wrapping your heart, the shadows retreating because they no longer have power over you. Do you not already feel that strength? It is the universe touching your life. It is destiny reminding you the divine never abandons you. Libra, the universe does not err in choosing the moment when it opens the gates of revelation. You are here because the time has matured, because the seed that lay dormant within you begins to break the shell and rise to the light. You are not a passive spectator. You are the protagonist of a destiny woven with golden and dark threads. The cards show me that this moment is a crossroads, a fork between what you already know and what you have not dared to touch. Will you dare walk into the unknown? The tarot speaks, Libra, and the first card it shows is the major arcana of the devil. Do not take it with fear, but as warning. The devil represents the chains of temptation, the bonds to the material, the emotional dependencies that do not let you fly. Perhaps in your environment there is someone who offers sweet words but hides intentions of manipulation. Perhaps a work or financial situation keeps you bound, as if there were no escape. But remember, the devil reigns only while you accept his chains. Once you become aware, once you say, enough, the prison disappears. Is not freedom your true destiny? Because beside the devil appears the star, and that means your spirit has never been alone. There are invisible guides walking with you, illuminating your path even when you feel all is covered in darkness. The star is hope, inspiration, that spark that reminds you were born for much more than you sometimes believe. When you look at the night sky and see the vastness, it is not by chance. They are reminders that you too shine, that your energy has a sacred place in the universe. In your love life, Libra, the message is intense. The tarot shows the Three of Swords, speaking of wounds, disappointments, hearts betrayed. But do not weep for this, for every wound becomes a teacher. Every tear shed transforms into a crystal that refracts the light. Beside the Three of Swords appears the Ace of Cups. Rebirth, new opportunity, emotional abundance. It is the announcement that though you have known disappointment, you will also know true love, the love that does not disguise, does not betray, does not condition. And if you already share life with someone, it is time to heal with honesty, to speak from the deepest place, to open the heart without masks. Repeat with me, Libra, this decree of power, for it vibrates like a sacred bell. Clarity is my guide. Darkness does not touch me. Truth always sets me free. In the material realm, the tarot shows the Nine of Pentacles, symbol of independence, prosperity earned with effort. Even if in the past you have felt your work was not valued, now you enter a stage where your gifts begin to generate tangible fruit. A promotion, recognition, an unexpected income approaches. But remember, true wealth is not only to accumulate, but to enjoy, to share, to give thanks. The universe wants you to understand abundance arrives when you release fear of scarcity. Now, close your eyes for a moment and listen within. What is it you most fear losing? That answer will show you where your chains still remain. And once you recognize it, repeat this decree and release it by writing it in the comments. I choose to free myself from what binds me and walk toward my destiny of light. Write these words, Libra, and while you do, let it be not just a gesture, but a ritual. And remember, by liking this message, you do not only send gratitude, you activate a subtle pact. It is like lighting a candle in the temple of the universe, showing you are willing to receive more signs, more blessings, more confirmations that you are not alone on this path. The spiritual energy surrounding you in this second part is strong and maternal. The tarot shows the Empress. Fertility, creation, abundance. She is the universal mother who embraces you, who reminds you that all you sow will bear fruit. This card announces your creative projects, your ideas, your plans are blessed with prosperity. This is a time to create, to expand, to give life to what before seemed impossible. If you have thought of starting something new, a new work path, developing a talent, this is the moment. The universe places tools in your hands, but you must use them. Regarding your inner energy, the arcana of strength appears. And it does not speak of brute force, but of self-mastery, of control over your emotions, of the ability to transform anger into courage and sadness into wisdom. Strength reminds you that you do not need to shout to be heard. You do not need to impose to shine. Your true power lies in your calm, in your ability to remain balanced while others around you break. The color guiding you in this stretch of your journey is silver white, like the moon reflected in a dark lake. This color purifies, protects, illuminates. Use it in moments of meditation or when you need clarity. It will help you discern truth from lie, light from shadow. The numbers resonating for you in this phase are 3, 9, and 18. The 3 opens communication paths, the 9 announces necessary endings, and the 18 warns of illusions and secrets that will be revealed. Libra, listen well. There is someone trying to block your path, someone who with soft words tries to sow doubt. Do not allow it. Your intuition is your best guide, and your intuition already knows. Trust your inner voice, for it does not lie. What seems difficult will become easy. What seemed an enemy will soon be revealed weak. What seemed impossible will become destiny. Repeat with me for the 3rd time, as one who seals a divine pact with the universe. Clarity is my guide. Darkness does not touch me. Truth always sets me free. With these words, you close the circle of protection and open the door to what is to come. For what lies ahead is not defeat, but victory. Not scarcity, but abundance. Not loneliness, but union. Libra, listen to the whisper that resonates in your spirit. It is no coincidence you are still here, that these words continue reaching you like rivers of light. There is a greater plan that surrounds you, a destiny that cannot be ignored. When the stars shine in your inner sky, when the cards open with sacred symbols, they do not do so just because. They do so because your soul is already prepared to understand what it once could not see. You have been summoned to this message, and every word you read is a reminder of your divine purpose. The warning intensifies. Libra, I see the card of the 7 of Swords. Someone is moving in silence. Someone thinks they can take what belongs to you without you noticing. It is the energy of deceit, of betrayal hidden in polite gestures. Perhaps in the workplace someone tries to appropriate your ideas. Perhaps in your close environment someone disguises envy with flattery. But the tarot also shows me the sun illuminating that scene. Nothing will remain hidden, everything will be revealed. Truth is like the sunrise. You may try to cover the sun with your hands, but it will always rise and show what was in the shadows. On the plane of love, a panorama of duality opens. I see the lovers, and beside them the 5 of Cups. This means there are decisions to make, choices that cannot be postponed. The Libra heart cannot bear indecision, though sometimes you fall into it. You must release what does not belong to you, what only feeds sadness, and open yourself to what truly nourishes your spirit. If someone has played with your trust, divine justice has already taken note. But do not fear, because alongside those tears comes the Ace of Pentacles, announcing a new romantic beginning that will bring stability, growth, and a genuine bond. Ask yourself, do you prefer chains that wound or wings that help you fly? In work and finance, the tarot reveals the wheel of fortune turning in your favor. There are cycles that end, doors that close, but also new ones that open strongly. You may have felt stagnant, but the wheel moves, and with it come unexpected opportunities. A proposal, a change of direction, even the possibility of something you had discarded that now returns with more power. Do not cling to control, Libra, because the wheel is movement, and the universe wants to take you higher than you imagine. Write in the comments this powerful phrase as decree and as commitment to your awakening. I accept transformation, I trust in the turn of my destiny, and I receive the new with gratitude. And remember, by liking this message, you not only honor the voice of the universe, but also seal in your heart the pact of receiving more signs, more clarity, and more open paths. That gesture is a beacon saying, I am ready, I am willing, I am awake. In spirituality, the card of judgment appears. This is awakening, a calling. It is the moment you hear the inner trumpet reminding you that you did not come into this life just to survive, but to expand your light. Judgment invites you to leave behind guilt, fear, past mistakes. Everything you lived, even the painful, was part of the learning that now strengthens you. Do not punish yourself anymore. Libra, the universe has already forgiven you. Now it is time for you to forgive yourself. The color that vibrates in this stage is bright gold, symbol of victory, abundance, rebirth. Gold attracts prosperity and confidence. Carry it with you, visualize it in your meditations, surround yourself with it when you feel doubt. Your power numbers are 4, 10, and 21. The 4 represents solid foundations, the 10 speaks of endings and new beginnings, and the 21 is the number of absolute triumph. These numbers will be like signs on your path. When you see them, you will know the divine confirms you are moving in the right direction. Libra, do not forget that your energy is one of balance. And though the world sometimes tries to pull you off center, the universe always returns you to it. Have you not noticed that though you fall, you always rise? That is because your soul is made of resilience, grace, hidden strength that reveals itself in the hardest moments. The tarot shows me the coming days will be a test, but also a reward. You will be confronted with the false, but also rewarded with the true. And as you prepare for what is coming, repeat once more in a clear voice or within, as a decree that opens portals of power. Clarity is my guide. Darkness does not touch me. Truth always sets me free. This decree is not just words, it is vibration, energy, shield. Imagine it as a circle of light around you, protecting you from all deceit, envy, traps. Nothing can touch you when you walk wrapped in clarity. Hear this with your heart. Hidden enemies will fall under their own weight. Divine justice needs no intervention from you. Do not lower yourself to their level, for your victory is not won in revenge but in ascension. And that ascension has already been decreed for you. The universe prepares a surprise, something that will arrive at the least expected moment and remind you that you were never alone, that you were always guided. At this point in your reading, the tarot shows the World card. Fulfillment, completeness, victory. It announces that though the path still continues, you are already in the process of achieving what you dreamed. The puzzle pieces begin to fit, and what seemed confusing now clears. The world is the promise of wholeness, that every tear, every fall, every struggle had a higher meaning. Libra, what is coming for you is not scarcity, but abundance. Not emptiness but fullness. Not defeat, but victory. And that promise is irrevocable, for it is written in your soul and confirmed by the stars. Libra, if you are still here, it is not because curiosity drives you, but because your spirit recognizes this message was prepared for you long before you sought it. Do you not feel that every word resonates within you as if you already knew it? That is because I am not telling you anything new. I am only reminding you of what your soul already knew. The universe places this mirror before you so you can see your reflection clearly, without masks, without shadows. You are in the most powerful stretch of the revelation, where the hidden is illuminated and what seemed impossible becomes certainty. The cards raise an even clearer warning. I see the major arcana of the tower, and beside it the Two of Swords. This means that something that seemed stable may tremble, that a structure built on weak foundations collapses to make way for the true. Perhaps it is a relationship, a job, a personal situation you thought secure, but which in reality was sustained by illusions. Do not fear it, Libra, for the tower does not come to destroy you, but to free you. What use would it be to keep holding walls that block your view of the horizon? Collapse is painful, yes, but in its rubble you will find the seed of your new freedom. And here arises the warning. There are people who will rejoice at your apparent falls. There are those who will whisper behind your back believing you have lost. But divine justice does not err. The tarot shows me the card of justice again in your path. What is yours, no one can take. What was denied you will arrive multiplied. Masks will fall, Libra, and hidden intentions will be laid bare in daylight. In love, your reading is dressed in mystery. The moon appears, a sign of confusions, intense emotions, illusions that can deceive. You may feel drawn to someone who does not show their true self, or your heart may fear being betrayed again. But beside the moon rises the card of the sun. Clarity, union, joy. This contrast is a reminder that only by passing through the night can you find the dawn. True love arrives when you choose to see with the eyes of the soul and not only with those of desire. Libra, prepare yourself, for a revelation in the sentimental realm will change how you see things. What seemed doubt will turn into certainty, and what seemed loneliness will become authentic companionship. Repeat with me, with faith and conviction, this decree that protects your heart. Clarity is my guide. Darkness does not touch me. Truth always sets me free. In the work and financial realm, the card of the magician appears. This means you have in your hands all the tools to transform your reality. Your talents, your gifts, your experience are sacred instruments you can use to open new paths. The magician is action, creativity, initiative. It is a reminder that you do not need to wait for others to decide for you. You have the power to manifest the abundance you desire. And beside the magician arises the Ten of Pentacles. Prosperity, inheritance, legacy. This announces financial stability, solid opportunities, and the possibility of leaving a mark with your work. Write in the comments, as decree and commitment to your prosperity. I activate my inner power, I manifest abundance, and I build my legacy of light. And remember, Libra, by liking this message, it is not just a simple gesture, it is a sacred act. It is as if you lit a torch in the universe's temple and said, I am here, I am ready, I receive with gratitude what belongs to me. That gesture seals an energetic pact between you and the divine force guiding your steps. On your spiritual path, the arcana of the Hierophant appears. He is the master, the guide, the bridge between the earthly and the sacred. This card announces you will receive wisdom, teachings that will help you grow. It may come through a person, a book, a message like this, or even through revealing dreams. Pay attention, Libra, because the universe speaks in symbols, in signs, in coincidences that are not coincidences. What seemed chance is in fact divine guidance. Your energy rises in this cycle, and with it, the power to attract what you desire. The color vibrating with you now is emerald green, color of healing, opening, prosperity. This color cleanses emotional wounds, attracts opportunities, and connects with material abundance. The numbers resonating with you are 5, 14, and 30. The 5 announces changes and movements, the 14 brings balance and healing, and the 30 is a sign of growth and expansion. Libra, listen carefully. What seemed an enemy will soon be only a distant memory. What seemed an obstacle will turn into a stepping stone. The scale you carry within already tilts in your favor. Can you feel it? That sensation that something big is coming, that you stand at the edge of a powerful change. Do not ignore it, for it is real. The tarot shows me the Knight of Wands riding forward. Energy, passion, impulse. It means the coming days will be charged with movement, news, opportunities. Do not stop, Libra. This is the time to advance with confidence, to show your courage, to dare the step you once feared. The universe rewards the brave, and you are destined to be one of them. And as you move forward, remember to seal your path with this powerful decree that has already become your mantra. Clarity is my guide. Darkness does not touch me. Truth always sets me free. Do not repeat it only as words, but as a drum resounding within you, as an echo vibrating in every cell of your being. That decree is your shield, your key, your promise. Libra, the universe prepares you for victory. And though there are still tests to face, the outcome is written in light. Your victory will be complete, your abundance tangible, your love true. The fourth part of this sacred message has been revealed. You have seen the warnings, you have felt the justice, you have received the promise of abundance. The journey does not yet end, for in the fifth and final part you will reach the culmination of the prophecy. The confirmation of your triumph, the promise of eternal love, limitless abundance, and a farewell that is not goodbye but a reminder the universe will always speak to you when you need it. Libra, you have reached this far because your spirit chose it. Do you not feel it? Not everyone remains, not everyone listens. Only those who recognize the voice of destiny walk until the end of the path. You are one of them. And the universe, in its infinite wisdom, saved the greatest, the most revealing, for this last stretch. Here promises are sealed, veils are lifted. Here you receive the confirmation that light always triumphs over shadow. I see in the cards the major arcana of the world, Libra. It is wholeness, fulfillment, victory. After so many tests, after so many falls and risings, you now enter a cycle of completeness. Everything that seemed fragmented in your life begins to unite, like pieces of a puzzle fitting in harmony. The world shows you that nothing lived was in vain, that every pain was a seed, every tear was water, every silence fertile soil. Do you see? The universe never erred with you. But before you surrender completely to celebration, a final warning arises. The Five of Swords appears. People who, in their desperation, will try to make you believe you do not deserve what is coming, that your victory is unfair, that your abundance does not belong to them. They are echoes of envy, shadows trying to dim your shine. But they will not succeed, Libra. Because beside that card appears the Ace of Wands, divine fire, sacred beginning, life's impulse. The universe's energy ignites within you like a torch no one can extinguish. In love, the tarot shows the lovers again, but this time accompanied by the Two of Cups. What does this mean? True union, soul alliance, destined meeting. The universe reminds you that you were not born to walk alone. If your heart is open, someone arrives to share with you not just laughter, but purpose. And if you already have a partner, this union strengthens with deeper roots, with a spiritual connection that surpasses the physical. Libra, this is the time of authentic love, of love that does not hide nor disguise, of love that elevates and does not chain. In the material realm, the card of the King of Pentacles appears as coronation of your effort. It means stable abundance, concrete achievements, flourishing projects. Perhaps recognition, a promotion, a prosperous business will arrive. The universe wants you to understand it will not give you crumbs, but fullness. You have worked, you have waited, you have trusted, and now comes the time to reap the harvest. The King of Pentacles is prosperity you can touch, enjoy, share. Write in the comments this short phrase, as the key that opens the doors of your prosperity. I receive with gratitude the abundance and victory the universe gives me. And remember, Libra, by liking this message, it is not just support, it is a sacred act. It is your way of telling the universe, yes, I accept, I open, I receive. That gesture creates an energetic bond that attracts more blessings, more signs, more opportunities of light into your life. Do it in gratitude. Do it as commitment to yourself. In spirituality, your reading culminates with the arcana of the star. It is hope, guidance, purpose. It is the certainty that your dreams are not illusions, but premonitions of what is destined for you. The star invites you to trust, to not lose faith, to remember the best is yet to come. And beside the star appears the Ten of Cups. Full happiness, family union, shared love. This is the promise of a full life, an abundant life, a life where love and prosperity meet and walk hand in hand. The color surrounding you in this closing is mystical violet, color of transmutation, protection, connection with the divine. Visualize it around you as a flame that consumes all that does not serve you and opens space for the new. The numbers vibrating with you in this ending are 8, 17, and 33. The 8 is the number of power and justice, the 17 connects you with hope and inspiration, and the 33 is the master number of love and spiritual guidance. Libra, listen with your heart. The chains have been broken, the enemies unmasked, the wounds healed. The universe has not forgotten your struggles nor your silent nights. Everything has been seen, everything noted, and now comes the time of reward. What once seemed impossible is now inevitable. Your victory is not a distant promise. It is reality already beginning to manifest in your life. Repeat for the last time, with the strength of one who has already triumphed. Clarity is my guide. Darkness does not touch me. Truth always sets me free. Let these words ring like bells in your spirit. They are the seal of this message, the shield of your soul, the key of your destiny. And so, Libra, we arrive at the end of this sacred revelation. It is not goodbye. It is a reminder that whenever you need, the universe will speak to you again. You have received warning, justice, and promise. You have seen the shadow, but also the light. And now you walk with certainty. What belongs to you is already coming, true love already seeks you, abundance already blossoms on your path. This message was woven for you, and you did not arrive here by chance. It was the universe that brought you, it was your soul that answered the call, and it was your destiny that sealed the appointment. Walk with your head held high, Libra, for victory, love, and abundance are not a dream. They are your reality from now on. Libra, thank you for receiving this message. Carry it with you as an invisible amulet, as a reminder that you are never alone. The scale tilts in your favor, the universe is with you, and light will always be stronger than darkness.